Amazon has officially taken control of the James Bond franchise, and that means big changes are on the way. For decades, 007 has remained untouched by the modern wave of spin-offs and shared universes. But that could all change. With Amazon in charge, we may be looking at a future filled with new movies, TV series, and unexpected expansions. Some exciting, some concerning. So, what spin-offs are now more likely than ever? Let's break down the top 7 Bond projects that could soon become reality. FELIX Leiter, the CIA agent and Bond's closest ally since Dr. No, has always been in the background.
FELIX Leiter, a brother from Langley.
But what if he finally got the spotlight? Jeffrey Wright's portrayal in the Daniel Craig era was incredible, but a new actor could bring Felix to life in his own spy thriller. Imagine a gritty, action-packed series following Leiter's missions for the CIA, with guest appearances from other familiar Bond characters. Would it feel like Bond without Bond? Maybe. But it's a spin-off that actually makes sense. Before he was 007, he was just James. Charlie Higson's young Bond novels explored a teenage James Bond navigating Eton College and secret missions in the 1930s. If Amazon wants to expand the franchise for younger audiences, this could be the perfect way. But here's the question: should they keep it historical, set in the Cold War, or modernize it for today's generation? Either way, a young Bond series could bring in a whole new audience to the world of espionage. M, the head of MI6, has always been Bond's strict but necessary boss. But what if they had their own story to tell? A political thriller following M's daily battles, from international threats to government pressures, could show a new side of the Bond universe. Think less explosions, more high-stakes intelligence wars. With the right cast, someone like Gary Oldman or Helen Mirren, an M-focused series could be a brilliant deep dive into the world behind the missions. Exploding pens, invisible cars, a jetpack. Q and his team have always been Bond's secret weapon, but we've never seen what really goes on behind the scenes. A spin-off focused on the wild world of MI6 gadgets could mix comedy, action, and high-tech spycraft. Think Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. meets Mission Impossible's tech division. Maybe we finally see what happens when an experiment goes wrong, or a gadget falls into the wrong hands. Could Q handle being the main character? That's the real question. If you're enjoying this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to PrimePicks for more deep dives into movies and TV. No, we're not talking about a female James Bond. Bond has always been a man's world, but Amazon could change that without rewriting 007. Instead, a spin-off featuring a female MI6 agent, like Lashana Lynch's 007 in No Time to Die, could introduce a new espionage thriller while keeping Bond's legacy intact. She wouldn't be Bond, but she could be just as deadly.
Well, my name's Eve. Eve Moneypenny.
Miss Moneypenny started as Bond's flirtatious office contact, but in recent years, she's become so much more. Could she return to the action, maybe even go undercover? A Moneypenny spy thriller could be the perfect mix of espionage, stealth, and classic Bond charm. And let's be honest, a little revenge on Bond for always making her wait wouldn't hurt. Every great hero needs a great villain, and no villain is as iconic as Ernst Stavro Blofeld, the mastermind behind Spectre.
I am Ernst Stavro Blofeld.
A Blofeld origin series could explore how he built his criminal empire, how Spectre was formed, and the rivalries that shaped him into Bond's greatest enemy. Or, better yet, imagine a Bond anthology series, exploring classic enemies like Dr. No, Goldfinger, or Scaramanga. Because let's face it, sometimes the villains are just as interesting as Bond himself. So, which of these spin-offs would you want to see? Would a FELIX Leiter show be the next big thing? Or should they just leave Bond alone? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to PrimePicks for more deep dives into the world of movies and TV.